What's up, everyone, and welcome to JMD. I immediately was corrected by my viewer on the Band-Maid video that I actually really just released, um, and I did not pick the right song. They said that the song was Warning. I guess I should have looked a little bit harder. I thought they also had said that it was a new song, so when I immediately saw that they had done a song with the Warning, I guess I got a little confused. Anyways, still a good song, but I did look a little bit deeper into their catalog and found the song Warning. So I've got it pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and just do a reaction to this one. Also, I figured out, I was told also that my audio was horrible in for the video um, of the song, and I figured out I had an input selected wrong um, in my video in my recorder program. So um, that was my fault. And that was across the Ginger video and the Band-Maid video. So I apologize for that. But I do have that corrected. So this one should sound good. So for the real song that I was supposed to check out, thank you again, Roger. I think if I'm not mistaken. Um, can't remember the last name. Chance, yes, Roger Chance. Thank you for correcting me on the song, and so here we are. But first, if you'd like to subscribe and like the content here, subscribe. I can't even think right now. Share, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you for all the feedback that I've been getting. I appreciate all of it. If you'd like to check out my other channels, I've got a gaming channel, JMD Play. I have a talk channel, Clear Talk. Check out those, and Discord there. You can donate here if you just want to do a single donation, or you can check out the Patreon there if you want to do some kind of subscription. I think it starts at $3. I still have to kind of adjust that because it's really for this channel. It's where I originated it, but I do need to do some changes to the tiers so that it includes all my channels. But you can still, from this channel, you're more than welcome to go ahead if you like to do that. No pressure, don't have to do it. Just your views and stuff, subscriptions is good enough if that's what you like to do. Again, we are here for Band-Maid though. The song Warning. Not with the warning, but warning. So let's get swapped over here. I'm going to full screen it. All right. And let's check it out. Okay, all right. So in the previous song, we were talking about that, they were with the warning. That's what I checked out, and I was, questioning whether or not they were, in that vein, of the warning, or if the warning kind of influenced the song decision as far as the music and whatnot. But this sounds, and I'm not saying that but it's in the same, I guess, musical realm there. And probably the reason why they chose to do a feature duet with the warning. But yeah, okay, so we got some good just hard rock here, solid hard rock. The request was given to me because I'm a drummer, and so that they wanted me to tone in on I assume the drummer here. They even gave him the drummer's name. A Kane, a Kani maybe, I don't know, Haros, or something like that. I probably butchered that completely. I had to look that up to be a little bit to get it more accurate, probably. But yeah, she got some beats. She's good. She got some doubling going in there. Some good, just single stroke rolls on the toms and stuff. Doing really good so far. So impressed. Let me drop back before the singing starts, and let's just go for a little bit. Okay. All right, pretty good. Got some good kind of punk vibes in there. With the double snare, trading off there. And but then even got some little drop. If I can say half timing really there for a second. Got some good beat going. I'm gonna listen to that section again. Hold on. And this is, clearly not in English, but it's okay. We got caption up here, so. Yeah. I am clearly. I'm listening to the whole thing, but I'm very much zoning in on the drums, specifically, which I tend to do, anyways, a lot. Just subconsciously, I just do it. With any band that I listen to, drums always stick out to me first, and I mean, they all stick out to me, but I can really hone in on the drums specifically and listen to them. Doing a great job. Hitting the doubles very well, very clean. Her rolls, a lot of snare work, and tom rolls and stuff. Doing really good, and clean cymbal work, simple but clean. Accents and stuff like that, really good. But it's pretty much your just standard like punk hard rock kind of beat style, and it's good. I mean, something that I could I play all the time, so. Okay. Wow, really good work there on the guitars. Good guitar solo there. Just a solid drum back up there. You know, nothing too fancy. Allowing the guitars to shine. You know, um, that's where all bands will do that. You know, give a specific part to shine over another. No need to just um, no pun intended, drum that up, or whatever. Make it more complicated for no reason, just to, really good there, really good. Man, that little uh, uh, single stroke like rolls with the snare to the through the toms back to the snares right there before, um, right there before going into before going into the bridge section. Um, that was it. That was laid out. She got some energy. That's for sure. Really good. Uh, that's I would even be probably hard for me to keep up on that. You know, the stamina there that takes a lot of stamina to do. And like I said, she's pretty consistent with the doubles. Um, Double patterns going through, almost all song now. Whether it's uh, two beat patterns or a solid double roll throughout, like the chorus and stuff. Um, yeah, uh, she's good. She's even done some pretty good snare accenting as well. Um, not like ghost note accents or anything, but just like straight snare strokes, accenting in between beats. She's done it a couple of times, nothing like over the top or anything, but it gives a nice little touch. She did it right there, I think, at the end of the. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It must have been before that. Maybe that was it right there. Hold on. But you heard that, like, dot 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 dot, like with the snare. That was a sweet little added sort of I don't know if you wouldn't necessarily call that accenting. It's a beat pattern, but I don't get technical. I know a lot of. I just like I don't know complicated rudiments or anything like that. I just know straight single pattern. Where I play, I'm sure several different rudiments, but I don't really know them. I've never trained myself in the rudiments and stuff on drum patterns and stuff. I just play what I feel and I play what I've heard and I just mimic it and learn how to do it off of other drummers. I'm not a technical drummer by any means. Um, Even like writing down notes and things like that. I don't know note patterns on drums, if I'm being honest. I've never had any formal training on drums. I just completely trained and taught myself. Um, but not even then in a formal way. Just it was more just playing what I know. I mean, I've listened to so many different drummers over the years, um, and different types of rock music and stuff like that, which is what I'm mainly focused on rock music. But uh, so yeah, that's you're not going to get any kind of technical jargon in the drum realm or anything from me. I mean, uh, that's just not my lane. But you know, uh, feel, you know, feeling what hits and the, you know, imagination of a drummer and how they approach even just small little sections like that, you know, decidedly putting in some extra snare strokes right through there just to give a slight different, almost offbeat feel, but then but it's still on the beat, you know. It sort of just throws you just for a split second. You're like like, you know, where you're sitting there doom 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 doom, like right on the beat, and then dun 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 dun, like, you know, she kind of, it's just enough to give you make you go, oh, that was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, even for a plain listener, it's just a good, interesting little ad that, you know, a drummer can decidedly do when they're, you know, laying down a part for a song, and just, you know, adds a little extra there. That's something that's, you know, different to every drummer. You know, it's like, it's the same thing as like on Drumeo, you know, they have their this series that they've been developing over the past year or so, where they bring in these, you know, well-known drummers, or you know, even a couple of them aren't per se just well-known, but just professional drummers from a band or something like that, popular drummers, and throw a song at them that they have never heard before, and then they listen to like a drumless track, you know, a track of all the, you know, the song but without the drums on it, and then they're asked to just, you know, create drums to it, you know, whatever, you know, it's, you know, like trying to guess what the drums are, but in the way you're just kind of laying down what you feel in that, you know, based on the you know, riff patterns of the guitars or whatever, you know, you kind of have this, you know, beat set, even within the riffing and stuff like that. You can catch a beat pattern. Drummers, this is just something, it just comes natural really to drummers. I can, you know, I do it myself as reason, any kind of music that I've worked with, like say my dad and a couple of people that I've worked with before, you know, it's just, they have, you know, guitar riffs, or my dad's case, piano a lot of times, also guitar and stuff. He'll create, they'll have, you know, a song created or structure created, and then, you know, I listen to it, and I'm then, you know, have to decide what I'm going to play there, you know, and I can be as creative as I want. But at the same time, it's like, you know, decidingly what, you know, you have that fine line of what is too much, also what's not really enough, you know. I mean, you know, well, you can always go simple, right? But you also don't want to over drum something unless that's like the appeal of the band, or your position in the band, perhaps, you know. But I mean, but yeah, you have to approach that, and you feel it, and you place it, and, you know, you're even when it comes down to the accenting and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry for rambling on, but that's that type of little touch there that's really stands out, especially for me. It stands out as a drummer. I was, oh, that was sweet, you know. Anyways. Good job. Okay, so yeah, that was um way more revealing as far as the band is concerned than the previous song. In the lane that they, you know, um, they are in musically. That was good. She showed out a little bit there at the end. A lot of doubling, and even some. Yeah, it was pretty good. Even threw in that little snare snap there at the end. Um, at one section again. Um, yeah, yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. Uh, high energy, good song. I was trying to also in the between concentrating on the drums. I was trying, especially in that last section, to try to hone in on the lyrics a little bit. Um, uh, although that overall I didn't really gather what the song was about. But even have okay. Because she did speak English in some of it. I guess this is where like they're separating out what she was uh, speaking in Japanese, right? Because it's Chinese. It has different, right? Japanese is just straight Japanese. I think. I know. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Wait, just stop, run, sprint away. Time won't stop in an emergency. What can be done? What, whoever it is, nothing, nothing much. Okay, pretty simple. Keep it up, quick, rush, and the goal recedes. No heroes coming in sight. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you for me. No, no, no. Living all my life without a manual. Sorry, following a manual. There's no joy in that. Justice on my side won't save me. Look at me, look at you over here. Anisan, follow the clapping. Nothing but lies and sham. It's all a blur. My screams won't leave me. Please save me. Facing life struggles with all I have. In the end, there's it. Where's it leading? No one knows. Okay. My heartbeat races. Play on. Listen. One thing, another, getting trampled on. I've had enough of sad melodies. If only someone would notice. Keep it up. Don't judge me by the way of others. Perfection, no one gets there. Deciding the rules like you're the boss with your nose stuck in the air. Don't sing about things like love. Look at me, look at you. Go back where you come from. Just follow the clapping. Whatever I say, shame you just don't get it. I wonder if there's anyways. Um but I can't erase my memories. Please save me. We all carry burdens in our own image. In the end, it's eat, sleep, and goodbye to tomorrow. You can't control me. You can't control me. I'm taking control of my own life. Keep that in your mind. Okay, these are the worries of days, but I should go, struggling, wavering. I come here to be me with a look of resolve. I turn away and run, run, cause and effect, no problem. Don't hide your emotions. Living all my life without a manual. There's no joy in that. Justice on my side won't save me. Look at me, look at you. Over here on Oni-san, follow the clapping, nothing but lies and sham. It's all a blur. My screams won't say, leave me. Please save me. Facing life struggles with all I have. In the end, where's it leading? No one knows. Okay. Warning. Uh, I get this sense of somebody trying to like, I don't know necessarily control them, but like maybe trying to give uh like life influence or suggestion or something, uh or you know, trying to mold them maybe, or something like that. uh and uh yeah, you know, to maybe some sort of a structural thing or something, whether it's family or society or something. I mean, or whatever. I mean, they do. I don't know if this Uni San, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like a you know, a name or just a I don't know, but but you know, they're just wanting to kind of uh not listen and make their own decisions, and no matter where it goes, uh you know, kind of leaving it to the uh, unknown. Uh, I guess I could be way off. Um, but anyways, um, yeah, good song, good song. This is wow. This has been almost 30 minutes of a reaction. I guess because of all my blabbing. But anyways, um, yeah, good song. Thank you very much uh, for suggesting it to me. And the drummer is really good, really good. Very tasty, uh, very energetic, and got some skills, definitely. It would put me to the test, not gonna lie, if I were to try to do a cover or something. um, but I think I could do it though. But it would be testy. Um, Sometimes for me, just recording is testy. But anyways, it's not even playing the drum parts or anything. It's just playing without messing up. But anyways, yeah, thank you very much, and until next time, yeah, check out other channels if you like. Again, give me feedback. What do you think about it? Again, I apologize for the audio issues in the previous ones, but hopefully this one worked out fine. And yeah, thank you very much, and give me another song if you would like me to react to something else of theirs. Um, uh, yeah, I would love to. So, anyways, thank you very much, and until next time, JMD, peace. I'm out.